Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key.
Let's see if you live.
Wait till they give me a team. Give me a team.
Let's get right into the news. We have, of course, Jose Andres, Lawrence, a multi-year world famine from Iran border. Now, this is not the first time I've actually heard about this. This is all over the place. There's a lot of experts saying because of this ordeal that's going on in the Middle East, because of fertilizer, because of what's going on with farming, you look at huge funds from farming that have ended up that are going to be redirected into our war funds. It's a huge deal to the farming community. The celebrity chef and Hungarian Jose Andres is running for the streets of Washington around the world. Stop looking at the oil tickers and start looking at the soil. So instead of oil, look at the soil. The World Central Kitchen founder believes that the world is sleepwalking into medicine. And a slow walk that is slightly cool to the vegetarian as a this is what we see a very big increase in famine across the world by the fall of 2026-2027. Jose told the Guardian on the sidelines of SEMA Forest Global Economics in Washington. In a week of disruption around the Strait of Hormuz, global shipping showed the point essential to the ceasefire negotiations between the U.S. and Iran. This pointed to nitrogen fertilizer supply chains, which he had said that they are pushing up costs for farmers and raising concerns. Now, farmers are already doing absolutely horrid. Farmers in Colombia, they said that they are literally constantly trying to trade out which bills they're paying, that they are just barely making it to pay the bills, to pay for their house, and to live and to farm at this time. This is something we just heard across the board, and this started 2 or 3, 4 years ago before all of this. And now you have this entire fiasco, and it makes you wonder. Obviously, there's a lot of folks, including myself, that believe that overall there's this thing that's kind of guiding us into being dependent on the world government, and even possibly a huge structure change to what we're used to right now, because it's going to be out of necessity. It's not going to be out of want. It will be out of it's a very, very scary thing. Now, we're going to talk about here in a minute. Supposedly, whatever the president said to Prince Charles, King Charles, is super, super alarming. And we don't know many words about this. We'll talk about regulation. We'll be right back right after this. The judge should be considered legal, medical, or financial advice. The views of the callers can differ considerably and do not necessarily reflect my opinion, Dex's opinion, or anyone else. The show is doing your own research and consult professional. The internet is full of fake news, so please take everything for granted. So, if you have not already, it helps us out if you end up going through any of our affiliates, and it helps you out if you end up protecting yourself against cybercrime. NordVPN is one of the best and one of the easiest to use. If you do not have a virtual private network, it protects your IP address, which is online identity, which actually connects to your real address and everything else. Connects to you. You know anything about how they are data logging and basically getting your profiles down, you can prevent that by having VPN. Word is again one of the easiest. Download it. It's like a long switch. Go to www.com/VPN. Not only do you get it free, it's also I appreciate your support. Any of our affiliates. Alright, what is up, people fan? Hey, nice to see you, Danielle. Of course, gagging and stuff. Of course, we've got RRRBS. Thank you, Shirley Millward, and so many more for being in there.
I be on my kid, one girl, one side, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Next with you, speaking of that,
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He escapes to getting a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They almost got taken hostage. They did. Their cameras taken exposed. He says they missed the video.
Here go counter. It's Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting
Good thing.
A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He said that they almost took them right.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
One of those things where like locals are taking him. He has a good security with him.
Long as Darnold on 3rd down.
I'm sure
It's on target to Johnson.
Ah, he moved me, dude.
They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Running back sent in motion left. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
If you wanted to get to this presidency and this administration, saying Nick Shirley's name on a daily basis. Nick Shirley's name is
From the gun, Darnold. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los
It's
Angeles.
I got you. You know how to run the ball. You got Reggie Bush. You got these stick skills.
Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
I can't play, man. Understand what?
to bring this one out. Contends to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
You gotta play zone, G.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get
Play some zone. I'll get the zone.
rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Goes to the hurry up here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
T-ball don't slide. T-ball runs your ass over.
If the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use
T-ball gonna run him over.
Go get the 1st down.
Sending him on the dive. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to...
T-ball got freight train and tank.
Equals a 1st down.
Nah.
4 yards on that 1st down run.
I'm
Here's
too
2nd and
high
6.
to understand the meaning of lies.
Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off.
Hey, I run through the motherfucker.
So before they get the snap away,
He don't fumble, dog. He don't fumble.
nothing is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
I'm gonna hand it to you. I'm gonna hand it to you, dog.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Good shit.
The Commanders finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So they try to match 8 points with 8 points, partner, but no luck on the conversion. They stay down 2.
You know, Kate, some people prefer to take the extra point right there. Others prefer to try and keep pace. There is a lot of game left to make up those 2 points. I'll tell you this, when you get it the first time around and you're in that lead, you can see how it puts the pressure on the other to perform.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
1st and 10, Darnold. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
That's what you call efficiency.
Yeah, just run zone.
It sets up 2nd and very manageable.
He'll throw a pick. He about to throw a pick 6 to me right here. Test me, buddy.
Play fake, Darnold. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
You face get a sack, ain't you?
Out of the gun, here's Donald. Finds a man, Mason
Oh.
Taylor has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a
Yeah,
first
look.
down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmy.
You got man up.
That's about the X's and the O's. That's a well drawn up.
There you go.
That nets them a first
There
down.
you go.
Slot man motioned over. We give here to the motion man. His progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Five still to go here. This is second down.
This is any truth to this. This is something out there.
On the draw, this is Johnson. Defender gets to him.
Good D, good D. That's what I see.
Third down coming up.
And better luck next
They
time
gonna
for you.
talk go zone.
Because that
Gun
play is
zone.
to hit them right in the mouth.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
They ain't gonna call pick.
They draw it up for him.
Oh, he ran it. Now what's he gonna do?
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They'll try to throw. It's Donald. And the man is there and knocked it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. They're challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and run this clock out. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working now from the gun. Downfield working the left. And this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah. Yeah.
First and 10.
Mark, YouTuber news. Marfugal TV. Marfugal, dog.
Throwing from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next set. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. The Commanders going field goal here. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this is no good from this distance. Issues on
That booty juice, yeah, I fucked that one up.
Lead. They trail by 2.
Hey, whether it's a
That's a hard field goal to make.
He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder.
Straight up booty juice, that one.
Look at this first.
Oh my God.
And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds.
Oh no, he's wide open right there. We get ball. We got this, dude.
wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
You guys just look at lip reader.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line back.
Fix that. Big flag is actually Diana, man.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs.
Tied in on a vert.
Money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know.
Everything is fine.
Fly.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
A fly.
He'll throw it.
Oh my God, dog. That was the best. That was he should have jumped up and caught that, man.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that distance running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Going on first, here's Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Nah, I was on the guy got the running back. That was my bad.
And made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, boys, we fix to run it down this road. Don't worry.
They're going for two. They're trying to move it. This is short of the end zone, although there is a flag down, so this may not be over.
Overlooking this kind of stuff. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I mean,
all right, now another opportunity to convert this two-point try.
I think the key did. Great,
now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. As that'll leave them with just two to use the rest of the way. After thinking it over, they're lining up for two.
Especially ahead of time. This is the place that protect your cars, motorcycles, boats, generators, boat gas, electric.
Now Darnold out to play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to get into the end zone. That extends their lead to 10 points. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Drive play straight ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So obviously that type of activity is indicative of
New set of downs from 37.
or escalating. It's also part, I would think,
Going to the ground again on first.
operation.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to the well again. Let's attack him. He's still going. And that is exactly what you're looking for. A 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet.
And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2. They'll try it on the ground. And he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, dump the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Like, I know for China coming to San Francisco, like, we went all out, cleaned up the homeless in the streets.
Here's Donald to throw.
Cleaned up San Francisco for like the first time in years. And
that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there, like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Somehow they found money to clean it up. And that was because they had to line the streets with Chinese flags to make it feel like China. Well, now we're going there in advance of this trip. They're taking these 4 massive cargo planes to Beijing and
to throw. Here's Donald. And the Commanders rush brings him down. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. They motion the tight end over. 3rd and long for him here. He's got to push one deep down the right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Commanders take position just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles and chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
It's definitely
all set to go now from the 35.
This is proof that things are now heating up once again.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Gets his way through a tackle. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. The pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Ready?
There's a dive up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Oh, he drops a cut to the right side. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away.
See, corner 2 being green 2.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And again, it's Darnold. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect the next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw your coverage too many times, it's going to be more interceptions.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
They see a print of a weapon. I think that that's stuff that they're in it. They obviously have stuff they don't tell us. It says, my understanding is they observed the print.
Darnold now to throw. Cut near the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams making a 4-point game here in the 4th. So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming. Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal will get them the lead. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle. You can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready! No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Ready.
Running back gets the handoff. To the races, middle of the field. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 8 at the end. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try failed. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchdown.
He actually goes in and he ends up being
good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Here goes downfield. It's caught. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Has to throw. Hits it through the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. In the pace here as the clock continues to run. First and 10, Darnold. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. From the gun, Darnold. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths, and he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on two-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
And he's in for the two-point conversion. And near the tail end of this game, we are all tied up. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchdown.
Measures division, they all have.
And they're starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Red, set.
Thrown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this hasn't been a common sign with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
It's typically also same group.
They work against the blitz.
They're really good.
Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Complete beyond the marker. 30. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie. 1 minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Question lately, especially pizza places and some
Here's Darnold.
places.
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. No, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Here we go.
Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. He dodged the tackle. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should touch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance.
The one has 30 Oreos in it. That is stealing. So it's something that it's me, especially right now in the times and in the economy we're in right now. Like, we're already getting ripped off in so many ways. We're getting screwed over left and right. It's just late. was that Zola says, I haven't questioned those things either, and that is so crappy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you guys that at least if you're right there at the deli, right behind is usually the live deli, go, hey, could you just throw this on there for you? If that one shows a dog, that would be pretty bad. Yeah, those scales are the ones that have to be they're all that's age restriction. What I read, by the way, I don't know the name of the company name, but there was an employee that said they were just manager there for a long time. He said typically in those prepackaged scenarios, they get that stuff in. Some places still slice it, but most of the stores get it bulk, and they just take it by hand and repackage it. So it's lazy employees just saying, yeah, it's about the right amount, it's about the right amount, throw it in the bag, slap the sticker. They label them all as 12 ounces. And in reality, they're not weighing. And that would make a whole lot more sense if they're doing it by eye, or if they're like taking one mile and going, okay, so that's roughly 12 ounces. But then you have to clarify that this is around 12 ounces. You can't say it's 12 ounces. And they list a very specific, you guys know, right? When you go get a steak, one is $8.10 and one is $9.20. What's the difference? The only difference, it is the same type of meat, the same cut. It is more weight. So just if you are going and you're getting underweighted every time across the board, and some people out there, a couple people say like, this isn't a big deal. Are you kidding? When you're looking at everything that's, has a weight to it and it's labeled like that, which if you're, family, that across the board, and to a store, oh my gosh, think about if they took a penny from every customer and put it off to the side. That would be a lot of money. Think about if you're taking, 40, 50, 60 cents, $1, $2 from every person that is buying a single product. That would be fraud on a massive scale. Again, I'm not claiming that that's what they're doing, but again, I think he's out there buying it. His videos make you question it, and I hope that I think that what he's doing is good service. I think that what he is doing, if it is truthful and accurate, that's I never would check. But personally, I don't know about you guys, but I want to be ripped off, especially in times like these. Now, before we move on, make sure to check out Jace. Again, marklobalnews.com/Jace is an awesome service. You get a word certified doctor on the board, right on a telephone, a tablet, or other device for a quick appointment. You go, hey, I need this. They have, the main kit comes with all of the most commonly prescribed antibiotics. If you would just want that, super quick. You can even add in and go, hey, I need salbutamol. We got an asthma, for it down. You got that. There's a whole add list of other medications you can add onto this that are in the handy kit. That way, if you have an emergency, if the roads are cut off, if there is a hurricane or something separates you from hospital or you from the pharmacy, which people don't think about, but look at Katrina, look at North Carolina, look at California, look at Hawaii. Those are these instances where people were cut off. New Orleans, the worst, right? Even if you could get to the hospital, they left 3 days ago. Right? News.com/Jace. Make sure you use the code WORK. It could be a lifesaver. It literally could save a life. Go to marklobalnews.com/Jace and make sure you use the code